Alright, hello guys. So the news finally came, and it's the moment I knew I could not escape. The Steam store for AOM Retold launched, and you'll have to bear with me. I severely burnt the top of my mouth, so talking has been a little bit troublesome. I feel like a little kid with a lisp. But anyway, if you follow me personally, you'll know that I'm not a fan of remakes, especially not remakes that weren't handled by the original devs. No matter how potentially good the remake is, I don't appreciate the original view of the devs being tampered with, even if the intentions were good. I will not go any further into this, as the subject matter surrounding heavily political, historical frameworks and the revision of its interpreted material does not fare well on the internet. Draw your own conclusions, I don't really care. But what does this have to do with LOME? Well, there's probably one burning question that maybe 5 of you have, which is, will LOME move to Retold? I'd like to give the short answer, no. But in all honesty, I'm not really sure, actually. I say this a lot in my videos, but it's true. I last updated LOME in December, right around Christmas. It was a balance patch that added some new content, but in terms of how big LOME updates have been in the past, it was pretty small. From then on, LOME basically has gone silent. My only dedicated map designer finished college and became too busy, and I started focusing more on my own video game. By the way, you can play the demo for my game on Steam. More about that at the end of the video. So I took a look at the screenshots for Retold, and it looks fine. I don't really have too many powerful feelings about it, but that's what happens when you set your expectations so low they're right next to dinosaur bones. I more care about the fidelity of the engine. While I think the art direction is oversaturated and washed out, the overall HDR, bump mapping, and bloom looks great. If the engine supports higher res PVR, it's got me salivating a bit. At the end of the day, having an easily moddable and powerful engine is really all I care about. I can out-art direct these hack frauds any day. I just needed them to do the heavy engine lifting, really. Does that mean I'll migrate LOME over to Retold? Well, only time will tell. If I can get a small team of dedicated LOMers on my side, I might just do it. But it's more realistic to say that my modding days are pretty much behind me. I'm a professional nowadays. However, I will almost certainly be heralding a different project with Retold when it releases, which I call the Restoration Initiative, or maybe just AOM Restored. This mod will be aiming to restore as much of the original AOM as possible, from the missing art direction to the superfluous changes made by the new devs. What do I mean by superfluous? I mean trash like this. Why change the Argus? What was wrong with his original design? You might say that this design doesn't change the game, but I disagree. There's no functional reason to have changed the design from the dev's original vision. Anyway, I greatly anticipate that I will not be going on this quest alone, so stick around and we'll see what happens. Now, once again, I'm going to shill for my upcoming single-player RPG game, Odyssey of Dremedire. It has a lot of inspirational roots in AOM, so if you like the Lord of the Rings storytelling, I suspect you'll like Odyssey's story as well. The game is nearly finished. We've released a new trailer and a new demo which features around 60 to 80 minutes of gameplay, so if the footage on screen looks novel to you, go and give it a try. Or at least wishlist it. I don't really care if you buy it or not, just wishlist it. Designing the game's been great. I've done all the art, writing, pretty much all the music. It's been a true labor of love. So thanks guys, and I'll probably see you again when Retold releases.